Hi everyone, today I want to introduce to you guys about a meal box. A meal box is a container used to keep food warm or cold for a certain period of time. In this project, we focus on how physics concepts are applied to improve the efficiency of a meal box.
An Ecotherm meal box is designed to keep food at the right temperature for a longer time by reducing heat loss. So, hot food stays warm and cold food stays fresh. The design is also practical and convenient with features like a rotating lid or compartments that make it easier to use and organize food. Overall, it helps keep food quality while making meals more convenient to carry and eat anywhere.
Now I will explain the materials used in the mailbox. First, plastic, especially polypropylene, is commonly used because it is lightweight, durable, and safe for food storage. Second, stainless steel is used in some mailbox because it is strong, rust resistant, and can keep food hygienic. Next, we have insulated materials such as foam or thermal layers. These materials help to reduce heat transfer so the food can stay hot or cool for a longer time. In addition, a silicone seal is used around the lid to prevent leakage and keep the box airtight. Lastly, cardboard is sometimes used for outer packaging because it is lightweight and environmentally friendly. Overall, these materials are chosen to ensure the mailbox is safe, durable, and effective in maintaining food temperature. The basic concept used in this mailbox is rotational motion. The twist lock lid rotates around and exists to close tightly. Torque is applied when turning the lid, which helps prevent leakage and makes the mailbox more convenient to use.
Next, the concept of heat transfer. For our mailbox project, the main physics concept applied is heat transfer. Heat transfer happens through three main methods: conduction, convection, and radiation. First, conduction is the transfer of heat through direct contact. In the mailbox, heat from the hot food is transferred to the walls of the container through contact. Second, convected convection is the transfer of heat through the movement of air. The warm air inside the mailbox circulates and distributes heat evenly through the container. Third, radiation is the transfer of heat through electromagnetic wave without requiring a medium. The hot food also releases heat to the surrounding through radiation. In this mailbox project, choosing insulating material is very important to reduce heat loss through these three processes. This helps maintaining the food temperature for a longer time and improve heat retention efficiently.
An Ecotherm mailbox uses principles of thermal physics and rotational motion by reducing heat transfer through conduction, convection, and radiation, allowing the food inside to stay hot or cold for a longer period of time through effective insulation.
An Ecotherm mailbox applies thermal physics and rotational mechanics in daily life. Thermal physics helps keep food warm or cold for a longer time by reducing heat transfer. This is useful for students, workers, traveling, and food delivery. Rotational mechanics is used in the rotating lid or compartments, making the mailbox easier and more convenient to use. These concepts help improve comfort, efficiency, and food quality in everyday situations.
So next, the component of approach. How does the system work based on thermal physics principle? Our ecotherm mailbox work by reducing heat transfer to maintain the temperature of the food for a longer time. The system involves conduction, insulting materials slow down heat flow; convection, the tight lid reduce air movement and heat loss; radiation, the container help reduce heat radiation to the surrounding. These principles help keep food warm or cold more efficiently. Next, how are these physics concepts applied in the system? The physics concepts are applied by using insulting material and a tightly sealed lid to reduce their transfer. Conduction is reduced by the insulation layer; convection is minimized by preventing air movement; radiation is reduced by the container material. This application helps maintain the food temperature and improve the efficiency of the mailbox system. Next, we're going to talk about the component of approach. What physical, process, mechanism, or equation that involved in this project? First, the equation that involves in this project is heat transfer equation and Fourier's law of conduction. For process that involve is heat retention, insulation, and temperature stabilization.
For the next component of approach is what outcomes or effect can be observed from the system. First, the observable outcomes are food stay hot or cold for a longer period. Second, reduce heat loss to the surroundings. Third, better energy efficiency. And lastly, eco-friendly usage because it less reheating.
A Meebox is convenient and practical solution for modern lifestyles, especially for individuals with busy schedules. It provides portion control meals and that are either ready to eat or easy to prepare, helping to save time and reduce the stress of daily meal planning. In addition, meal boxes can help minimize food waste since the ingredients are usually pre-measured. When designed they balance nutrition in mind, they also support healthier eating habits by ensuring the right mix of nutrients. Although they may sometimes be more expensive than cooking from scratch, the overall benefits in terms of convenience, efficiency, and consistency make meal boxes a valuable option for many people.